Hello everyone, this is Jilly here again, teaching you and showing you how I make my paint box. I start with an old cigarette or cigar metal dish, and I will fill it with plastic little pans that I buy on Amazon. They come in packs of either half pans or large pans, and they will also come with magnets that you peel off and you stick them to the bottom of that, and then they stick in place to the metal here. So I will also purchase these either on Amazon or at your local store, Hobby Lobby or Michael's. The water paintbrush, which everybody knows what this is. Squeeze it and the water goes on it, and you can wet your paint with. That can go in your paint box. The other thing I have in my paint box is a little sponge. I use my sponge that I wipe it off with. Sometimes I leave corners of tissue in there, sometimes I don't. These little water brushes are great because after you're done using them, you can cap them off and just put them back in your paint box. Sometimes I will use a pocket brush. I love these because the brush quality is so much better on them. And these fit well into whatever pan you can find, little cigarette or a cigar one. These I find at garage sales. I find them in estate sales. I find them in antique stores. They are just the best. I have them in multiple sizes. I also use cigar boxes that I have, and these are fun. Can't see them very well, but I store some of my paints in them. The other thing I keep, and I will take a square of my paper and I will label then what my paints are. So I will take my tube of paint, whatever brand I have, and I will squeeze it out into that pan and I will let it dry, and I will let it dry very slowly. I will either leave it just on the counter, not in the sun at all, and let it just air dry. It usually takes about a week to 2 weeks, and it kind of depends of where you live. And that will depend on, what the air humidity is. Now, out of a tube of paint, let's say this size, you can get 2 squares of pans. If you purchase pans of paint, it's very expensive if you buy the quality paint. If you let this air dry in there, these paint pans will last you a very long time. And they're great for traveling. You can stick it in your purse. You can make yourself up a little paint bag. And it's just wonderful. So this is a very quick and simple way. Take a little brush, paint, label your colors so you know where they are. They don't come off. Get a little sponge, a water, a credit card if you want to mix stuff up, or if you want to do your painting, that can be on a next episode. These pans, I find this is a little ink one. This one I've just got a few colors in. This one was from Licorice Mints, and this one has different set of palette colors, and I always have some kind of lid that I cover my paints with. This one came with it already in the tin. So there you go. This is my paint palettes. They're all different, and enjoy. Happy painting.